The years between 1714 and 1743 were a time of peace in the French colonies. During this period, France took some important steps to protect its remaining but still enormous colonial lands. One of the most dramatic of these was to begin the construction in the year 1720 of the gigantic fortress of Louisbourg, seen here. And it became the largest fortification anywhere in North America, as well as one of the most densely populated places in the French colonies. Located on the Atlantic coast of Cape Breton Island, this fortress came to serve several purposes. Louisbourg became the new administrative capital of France's Atlantic territories. It also became the main port city for the rich cod fishing industry. That was an important source of wealth for France. Louisbourg became one of the busiest ports in North America and was visited by the ships that plied the trade routes between Canada, Europe, the French colonies in the West Indies, and the British colonies to the south. But most importantly, Louisbourg was France's greatest military stronghold in North America. So it was home to thousands of soldiers and to a large number of civilians who looked after them, and those visiting the fortress by operating such things as bakeries, shops, and taverns. The same year that the construction of Louisbourg began, big changes were also underway far to the west in Louisiana, on the banks of the Mississippi River. For in the southern part of the colony, a new city called New Orleans was going up. And in 1722, it became the new capital of Louisiana. Meanwhile, along the Mississippi River to the north of New Orleans, in the part of the Louisiana colony known as the Illinois country, the French had just completed a wooden version of Fort de Chartres seen here. By 1723, there were about 70 soldiers stationed at Fort de Chartres, with a nearby population of 344 French colonists, a number that rose to more than 2,000 over the next 3 decades. Most of the colonists in the Illinois country were farmers, and they raised grain for the Louisiana colony. Back in colonial times, Kaskaskia, the largest town in the Illinois country, with over 80 houses, stood here on the banks of the Mississippi River. But long ago, raging floodwaters washed the town away, so that nothing remains of it today.